Howdy y'all, it's Kate from The Lifestyle Lady. How are you? How are you doing? Hope your week's going well. Happy holidays to you. Today's video is another empties. People enjoyed that last time I did one, so I noticed that kind of before the holidays come, I've got a few empties and I want to get rid of them and I want to share with you. The first thing that comes to mind is, this doesn't look empty, but it is. There's just a tiny bit just scraped, so I thought I'll just share this with you because it will be dead and buried by the time I do another one of these. And that's the Laura Mercier Body Bath Creme de Pistachio Soufflé Body Butter or Body Cream. Now I got this is a great size. This is the gift size. I think it's, 100 grams, 4 ounces. I got these in a set with 3 others, you know, with her creme brulee and all the other kind of smells that she produces. These are lovely. They're such a great size to travel with. Excuse me, I'm still fighting my cold. They're a great size to travel with. The smells are divine. The smells do take some getting used to. If you love her scents, which is, I think, a love-hate thing, then these are brilliantly for you. I mean, they're great for your body. They're nourishing. They're wonderful. They're very luxurious. They're a fantastic gift for people. I love Laura Mercier. She can do no wrong in my book. Mr. L loves these body scents. Loves them. So I expect to maybe see them in my stocking this year. Who knows? But a great buy. So I use them and I utilize them and I like them. So next I have this by Molton Brown. Now much earlier in the year when we were living in our old location, my brother and sister-in-law came to visit and they bought with them the most gorgeous hand wash and hand lotion in Molton Brown's Rhubarb and Rose fragrance. And I was a goner. I don't know what it is about rhubarb, but it reminds me of kind of home, I think. And I love, and again, I know that's probably a fragrance that is hit or miss. You either like it or loathe it, but I'm telling you, this is divine. And I bought it in the body wash and body cream and a candle. The smell of rhubarb and rose together is so complimentary and it's divine. So I urge you again, if you're looking for a gift for somebody, these are great. They range a range of things, you know, hand wash, body wash, creams, candles, the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. So give it a try. Molton Brown do loads of different smells of, in fragrance range, so if rhubarb's not your thing, they might do body wash theme. Like is again another Laura Mercier. It's a body bath ombre vanilla creme body wash. Lovely, luxurious. It feels like it's like a rich honey, that kind of texture as you rub it in your body and then it creams up. It's gorgeous. It's divine. The packaging's luxurious. Again, I think I got this last Christmas from a family member. It's lovely. Loved it. Ooh. Oh, you can tell I've used it because I've just splashed myself with water because it's just come out of my shower. TMI. Okay, next, keeping up with the shower theme is this. This is Sebastian Drench. This is my shampoo. People have asked me what I use for my hair routine and I hope to be able to film that when I get more adventurous with my filming. But I have used all year this size, which is 33.8 fluid ounces, and I have a lot of hair and I probably wash my hair at least 3 times a week. And this has lasted me. It's the Sebastian Drench. It's a moisturizing shampoo. I buy it at Ulta. I know you can get it on Amazon. I know some stores carry it. You can get it in the UK. It's a I buy the Drench because it's a moisturizing one. I've been so impressed. I've loved this. My hairdresser in my old location recommended it to me. It's probably pricier than your L'Oreal, but it's not as expensive as some of the much more expensive salon brands. So if you see it, I urge you give it a try, especially if you have quite long, thick hair. It certainly cleans it. It's been great. And I should be repurchasing this huge size, which at first I thought was incredibly cumbersome, but now I've loved it because I haven't to keep repurchasing. So super duper brilliant. Next is more beauty related stuff. This is not quite finished, but it will be finished very soon. If you followed me for a long time, you know I love, love, love Lizzo. Her stuff's amazing. This is her Super Skin Concentrate Serum. It's wonderful. It's full of botanicals. There's literally no nasties. It's all plant-based. Her brand is wonderful. I keep saying it. I put 1 or 2 pumps on several times a week when I'm not using Sunday Riley. I tend to use her night oil and this in you know, each night, something different. I love this. it smells beautiful and it really helps with your sleep. It contains organic rosehip oil, argan oil, neroli oil and natural sources of vitamin E. It visibly plumps and smooths, and it does do that. And rosehip oil is great. I've even used rosehip oil, which I'm not out of, purely just as an oil to help me with a little bit of my redness in my skin, and that works. But this is fabulous. If you're not familiar with Lizelle, she sells in the US and the UK. Give her a look. She's fantastic. Talking about Sunday Riley, I'm not out of the night oil this month, but I am out of the Good Genes. This is also really, really good. If you are a fan of skincare and you're interested in skincare, the Mecca that is the goddess that knows all and everything about skincare, Caroline Hirons, she recommends this. She's doing a cult beauty box this month, and this is in it. So that tells you how good she thinks it is. It is brightens, plumps, fine lines, exfoliates, clarifies imperfections, and hyperpigmentations, which is my issues with my redness. Acne scars, and I think it does contain acid. So what is quite good about it is it does contain a lactic acid, but I know that it's quite a gentle one. So if you're not familiar with acids and kind of progressing into the slightly more aggressive forms of skincare, this is a really good introduction because it's very gentle and it does what it says on the tin. So I have already repurchased. It's a must in my skincare routine. I love it. The last few things in my empties this month are makeup related. The first one is this. It is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I like it because it stops my eye makeup creasing too much, and it certainly has the potency to keep my eye makeup looking fairly fresh all day. I particularly use this on nights out, or if I am out all day and I want my makeup to kind of stay put. It's a great little thing. I also really like the small size. This is the original. I have tried the tinted ones. They do a really pretty like gold tinted one, which I liked. Which some days, most days, I would just use that exclusively, just to give myself a little bit of colour. But this is super duper good. So if you're looking for something, the Urban Decay, I urge you to try. Next thing is this. It's a very small sample size, but it is the Christian Dior base mascara or eyelash primer. If you know me, you'll know I'm always on the hunt for a mascara that works, that tries to make these non-existent eyelashes look voluptuous and full. I'm yet to find the product, but I kind of got interested in eyelash primers. This one by Dior is, as you would imagine, really good. I've used every morsel of it. I'm currently trying the Lancome one, which I also really like, but the Dior is really good. But you would expect it to be because it's Dior, and their mascaras are excellent. So if you're on the lookout for one, if you're on the lookout for a change and you want to try an eyelash primer, Dior's really good. The sample size is really good too, which is great if you just wanted something great for travel. Bung it in your bag. Anyway, final item on the list is this, a mascara. I've talked about this before. It's the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara. It's wonderful. It's nearly out. That tells you how good I found it. I have one or two little criticisms of it, but they're things that I can live with. It does get quite clogged up if you pump it too much with air, and it does dry out fairly quickly. Now I think that's because it whacks a punch or punch a whack or whatever the correct expression is. Because it does give you that eye-opening look. It does coat your eyelashes with a thick kind of coat and does make an impact on your eyes. That presents the issues of it drying out more quickly, I think. But I would definitely repurchase this. It's really good, and I'm hoping to get a few more uses out of it, but I think it'll be a goner before I travel. The other thing is, I don't know, I was talking to somebody else who didn't know this, but I tend to put my mascaras in a cup of boiling water. It doesn't have to be boiling, but warm water. That tends to loosen them up and give them a few more, a bit more usage. I know some people put stuff in the brush or in the product. I don't like to do that. You know, I don't like to mess with the makeup or, you know, how it's made. So I just try and do that, and it works well. So that's my empties. Hope that's helped. Hope it might have given you some inspiration. It might have inspired you to try some things. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Please do tell your friends. Enjoy the rest of your week. Happy holidays to you. Take care of yourselves. Ta-ta for now.